Today, I'm going to give you a camera bag tour. So, this is my camera bag. I love her. Got her off of Amazon. And it's got all these cute little pins and patches. It just kind of gives it a bit more personality. It's not just a black box. What I really like about it is that it's got a ton of compartments. So I have plenty of room for everything. And it even has a strap on the bottom where I can put my tripod and my monopod. So let's get into it. The top pocket has a rain fly for my bag just to make sure it stays dry. When you have thousands of dollars of equipment, you don't want it all getting wet. So I have a couple of items in one of the other front pockets of my camera bag. I have a stack of unopened microfiber cleaning cloths because, well, you can never have too many, as well as these magnet stickers for the magnet mount for my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 for its camera mount. So I have this lens pen also. It is a dual-sided pen. It's got this that kind of, I don't really understand what either of these sides do, but this cleans off my lens, and this brush just kind of brushes all the debris away. I also have been trying to keep a book of all the different things I take photos of. I take a lot of photos of birds, so it's a bit more of a bird watching journal and less of a photography journal, but I'll write my experience each day that I take photos, and I'll just kind of talk about it, and I'll list whatever birds I saw and took photos of, just because I kind of like to keep track of those. It helps me with learning about all my birds I take photos of. Opening up the big pocket, it has a couple of different layers into it. So the next compartment, I only have 2 items. It's a small, thin compartment, so I don't really have a lot of room to put a ton of things, but I have this dongle. This is my spare that I just try to keep in my camera bag, just in case I go somewhere without my normal setup. I also have my, let's see, 2 terabyte hard drive that practically does everything for me. It has so many photos, and I haven't even gotten past the tip of the iceberg on the amount of storage on this thing because, well, it's 2 terabytes, and right now I'm keeping every photo I've taken over the last 2 months, as well as almost every video I've taken over the last 2 months on it, just so it's all in one safe location. Opening up the bag even more. On top, I don't ever use it, so I kind of pack it whenever I feel like it, but I have this rain fly for my camera. However, the most important part of the equation, you can't forget about it, is my camera. So this is my go-to setup. It is my Panasonic LUMIX G95. It's only a few years old for me, but yeah, and I keep a 100 to 300 millimeter lens on it. A bit more than most people keep on them, but it is my go-to lens because I do a lot of nature photography, a lot of bird photography. I also keep my kit lens on me. It is a 12 to 60 millimeter, which honestly is a very versatile lens for me. And I use it mostly when I'm doing portraits of my siblings. Next is my Polaroid camera that my best friend got me for Christmas a couple years ago. I am trying to get in the habit of actually using it and not just letting all the film go to waste. Next is my dual battery charger and some spare batteries. I have 3 batteries for this camera, and it just makes sure that I never run out of power. I also keep my camera strap with me. I don't use it very often. I have a very bad habit of using my camera strap. So it mostly just stays in the bag, but I got this one off of Etsy. It's super cute, and I absolutely love it. In addition to that, I also have lens filters. Same filters in both packs, but I've got some for both my smaller lens and my bigger one. In this kit, I've got 3 different lenses. They don't stick out like this all the time. I just pull them out like this so I can show you. I have a UV filter, a CPL filter, and an ND filter, just so I can play around with everything a bit better. In addition to all these things for my mirrorless camera, I also have a DJI Osmo Pocket 3, as I mentioned at the very beginning. Cannot show that to you because, well, I'm filming off of it. I also have quite a few other accessories because I got the creator combo. I also just kind of want to show you my tripods, just so you know that you don't have to spend a lot of money on camera equipment. So this is my go-to tripod. I have another one that's absolutely massive, but I don't use it very often because, well, it's massive. This is super small, super lightweight, but it gets up to like 5.5, 6 feet tall, which is amazing. But it's just the Amazon Basics tripod. I also have this, yet again, Amazon Basics monopod. It also gets super tall, and I use this mainly for sports shots. And that's everything I keep in my camera bag. Whether I'm out capturing nature or portraits, these essentials keep me ready for any shot. Let me know in the comments what's one thing you never leave behind.